Hello, Augusto. Hello, and welcome everyone to this new episode after quite a while of the iPad Only show. We are the iPad Only co-authors, the iPad Only book co-authors.
How are you, Michael? How is everything? How is the weather treating you? Here in the United States, it's cold, really cold.
No, here in Europe, it's a warm, warm spring, warm winter. It's really warm. It's actually warmer than it should be. So I'm sorry about that.
You don't want to come here right now.
That's why I'm not coming there. So, we had a break, but we're back on the air, and we want to show you. In this episode, we want to talk about some cool gadgets to our iPads again, because people keep on asking about this stuff, right? So let's talk about. And I heard you got a new iPad stand. So
I got a new toy. That's in fact. People also ask about toys that I use and change, and why I change it. Well, sometimes I do a couple of things that make it work better. So yes, I have a couple of things to show today.
Okay, so can you start with this wooden thingy?
Of course. The first thing I'm going to show and talk today is something called the Groove Board. And the Groove Board is a board made in Germany. So the U.S. Customs take forever to deliver, but that's a different issue. And basically is, let me change the camera here. And you will see it's a board, and it has two cuts where the iPad can then fit perfectly horizontal or, farther, or vertical, okay? And you can have the keyboard there. And that will allow you basically to create kind of a lap desk to work in the iPad, in the couch, or in the desk. You can work basically in any position you like. So it's been a nice thing because it's really comfortable to work on the desk, and it's really comfortable to work in the laptop in the couch without really needing anything else. So I can use that. If I want to grab the iPad, I can. If I want to type, I can. So that's item number one. And it's really cool. And the second thing, it is my summer table, my summer stand-up table. Okay, nice. And I'm going to switch the camera. And it's basically a camera tripod with a base on the top. And what this make it really light, really easy to get out. And, for some of us, we are ready to get out of this cold winter, I mean. It's really cold, so we are so looking forward to go outside. And this is going to be the tool I'm going to use when that happens. So it's really light, really easy to move, really easy to pack and just take it with me. And the Groove Board on top make it extremely nice and extremely cool. I've been using the Groove Board for a while. It's really, really, I'm using the iPad for writing especially much more now in the couch than what I used to. Because this is small enough, but it's at the same time super nice to use.
Nice, it looks really good. So
they even if you go to the website, and we can put the website on the notes.
Yes.
They have different kind of woods. I like dark woods, but they have pine and they have bamboo and they have another kind and they have accessories too. But it's a really, really nice product.
And how much is it?
I think it was $100. The version I got, they have up and down, and depending if you are, in Europe, you need to pay for the bat, and it takes forever to ship, at least on the cheapest. I pay for the cheapest shipping speed, and it took forever, but it's not, nobody's fault other than customs and U.S. Postals. I will probably next time, if I want another one, pay for a little bit more shipping, so it comes faster. But the product per se, it's really well done. The quality of the product, it's really, really high. And I'm going to say that they were in communication with me all the time. So I never feel, that they were not shipping my product or anything, even that took forever.
Right.
Even when I got frustrated because of the time, They replied to me quickly and they told me, if by this date you have not received it, we will then take actions, but you need to give us at least this date. And it was clearly stated on their website. It was no surprise for me in any way. I'm just getting desperate because how long it took to get to my hands, and I really wanted to play with it.
So speaking of iPad stands and something that takes long to go to your hand, I will show you something cool. So this is a slope. It's from Decke, from a designer from Chicago. So this thing took also forever to ship because I bid on it on Kickstarter. I overpaid because on Kickstarter it was like $90 with shipping. Now it's 50, I think. So it's a lot cheaper to get right now. And the guy, it took him quite a while to produce it in China. That's why I think it took almost a year to get it from the bidding.
But mine was not as bad.
Exactly. So, but in the end, right now you can have it, and it's very easy to ship. They already nailed this thing. This is what early adopters suffer. When you bid on Kickstarter, you never know it will ship. But anyway, it's a very cool stand. So it has these two magnets, this one and this one, and it's not magnet, it's a suction thingy. So let me show you how it works. Put the camera right here. So as you can see, this thing just, and it's sturdy. And it's the normal desk. It's normal IKEA, wood, and it's sturdy. It's already there. And then when I put the iPad, it's there. So let me show you how this works. I will get rid of the smart cover. So again, just put it like that. When you want to write or something, so when you want to watch a movie, like that, and it's it's firm. It's really you can really use it, and it works. The only problem with that is that after a while this gets dust. This collects dust. So like every week or every other week you should clean it up, because otherwise it will just lose your grip. But apart from that, you don't have to put anything around it or whatever. And what's cool, you can put it a little bit higher, like this, right? So we can put the iPad a little bit higher and still watch something. So have a more a comfortable viewing position, right, of the iPad. And it's really even like that, it's just firm. It's sturdy. So this is really a cool thing, and it's I really like it to see. It really holds pretty really well, and especially when I use it with my external keyboard. So in my home office, and if you think about it, it looks like like a small iMac, right?
It does. Just if you could get your iMac to look vertical when you write, then that will make it the perfect machine,
exactly,
maybe.
Like this vertical iMac. There you go. So anyway, this is a very cool one. Then there's a cheap version, a plastic cheap version, and it costs $10. So really cheap. And it has just like your wooden thing. It has two things, so you can put the iPad like that or like that. And it does
I like
the trick.
that.
It's fine. I mean, in this position you have to watch out, but in this position it's pretty okay. So you can actually use the iPad like that. So this is the cheap version. And then there's my favorite one, when I'm on the go. So the Logitech keyboard for iPad Mini. You cannot do this because it's from iPad Mini, but you can do that because it's from iPad Mini. So I can work and write when I'm on the go on the iPad Air. So these are my cool gadgets for keeping my iPad in a vertical or horizontal position.
Well, and we will have the links of the 3 products in the show notes. This is Augusto, Pinaud, and Mike Sliwinski, the co-authors of the iPad Only book. And thank you very much.
Thanks for watching, and till the next one. Bye-bye.